Hello, I'm Cassandra Joan Butler, and this is Cosmic Connections for March 17th. It is indeed St. Patrick's Day, and I missed you last Wednesday, but I hope that you can share, as we often ask you to do, and talk about the lunar lights along the pathway. So how is everyone doing tonight? I'm watching as people come into the room. And as always, good evening, Paula. Are people feeling a little bit more optimistic, shall I say? Because after all, we are in daylight savings time. That's a great thing. And it's getting warmer by the day. It's countdown to the big Spring Equinox, and also countdown to an astrological event called the Venus Star Point that takes place on the 26th. Hi, Donna, and Paula. Hello there. Hi, nice to see you. Good evening. And I'm just feeling great today. Some nights I'm not feeling so great, but tonight I'm feeling great. Maybe it's the Irish in me, right? I know, Butler. There's some controversy if it's strictly an English name or an Irish name, but I've looked into a little bit of the history. And of course, Butler means the servant, right? And I really love the slogan associated with my name, which is I take things as I find them. And I remember learning that as a little girl, and I'm still doing that. I take things as they come. Flexibility, I think, is a really good thing. Oh, there you go, Marianne. Busy sharing. God bless you. Thank you. Hi there, Jill and Sarah and Karen Marie. Thanks for being here tonight. And Patricia and Jeannie and Amy. I welcome you all, Kathy and Michelle and Joy and Elizabeth and Nancy. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, everybody. And Donna, tonight, I got inspired by Jill, I have to tell you. Hi, Jody. Thanks for being here. Jill O'Hara, sounds a little bit of an Irish name there, Jill, inspired me today because she and many of you are members of the Lunar Lights Club. And so I'm in such a good mood that tonight, check your emails if you're a member of the club, because I'm going to actually produce a video showing you how to use the personalized tools, because there's a lot of words on the personalized written tools. And I'm just going to do a rundown and help you go through that. Always ask questions about anything astrologically based. As they say, there is no ignorant question. I'm always open to your questions here tonight about astrology in general and anything indeed, because I like the dialogue, right? Good evening, Rebecca. Hi there. By birth and marriage. Oh, well, I'll drink a little green beer with you there, Jill. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Nicole. I don't know. Are you Irish, Nicole? Christine? Love and hugs to you, Jody, and to all of you. Hi there. Hello. And thank you for sharing, guys. Never apologize. No, you can drop in and out all the time, Lois. It's all cool. Always cool. You can come in late. You can come early and just come on Wednesdays. I'm also getting some inspiration because it was so light out an hour ago. I was thinking once we get into full-blown summer, I don't know about you, but it's such a short and sweet season in Western New York. So we might push back the Cosmic Connections to 9 so you can get an extra hour of outdoor activities. So if anyone doesn't object to that, I think once summer begins, do you think I have summer on the brain? We haven't even gotten to spring. We're still in winter. I may kind of push back Cosmic Connections to 9 p.m., but I want to get your feedback because this is your chance to commiserate and check in with your friends too. It is. Okay. All right. Very good. Good feedback. Hi, Rochelle. Hello, my dear. Lois, thank you for sharing. I know summer's, and Marianne just learned yesterday that her second birthday is the 26th of June. And that, of course, is because that's a rising sign, right? And we're getting closer and closer to the beginnings of Lilydale. And I think everyone is very excited, no matter what Lilydale decides to do this year, if it's wide open or we have classes online. I was also reflecting on that. I'm very reflective today. I've been going to Lilydale for 51 years. Yeah, I'm very old. But yeah, I started going when I was around 12. And what an asset it is in our community. Celebration. Hi, Meredith. Thanks for being here. Okay. All right. So we got a vote for later is great when it's lighter out from Elizabeth. Thank you. And that's fine with you too, Paula. Elizabeth, if you come, let me know. I'm not on the grounds, but I'm off the grounds, and I often use my little retreat house for people to stay in. So that's an option. Just let me know. And you won't have the full Lilydale experience, but well, that's just an option. Sometimes people rent my little retreat house where I'm at right now, and there's no snow, and I heard birds this evening. Just a great day. Luck of the Irish, I guess. So again, happy St. Patrick's Day for you. And guess what, friends? We have a little bit of time. We have a little over 24 hours left to set your intentions, because we're still in what we call the new moon cycle. We had that amazing new moon at 5:17 on Saturday morning. And that means we can recreate wherever we find 23 degrees of Pisces in our chart. So there's a touch of newness. There's a moving forward. It's an opportunity to move forward with our dreams. And theoretically, you can still set your dreams or your goals or your wishes in emotional form. Okay, what do I mean by that? Because Pisces is a water sign. You want to feel what it's like to derive your goals in the next month. Sometimes we manifest by writing things out. Sometimes we visualize. We do, what are those called? Vision boards. I think most of you in the room have done those. I have found it's much more effective to do what's called setting your intentions by the moon, and the moon's element with Pisces is water. So it's our feelings and our imagination, which is now being triggered. Now, tomorrow at 4:40, which I'm going to be talking about, is the Crescent Cycle. So the Crescent Cycle is a little bit of an uphill battle. It's a struggle period. It's a time when we might self-doubt, but freshen up your dreams and wishes tonight and get in the trenches tomorrow after 4:40 p.m. And of course, the moon already looks crescent. If you are in a clear night sky, you can see that beautiful crescent moon tonight. And it's countdown to the actual phase, which takes place at 4:40 tomorrow, Eastern Daylight Time. All right. Oh, Elizabeth, that's terrible. Attempts your Facebook hacks. Yes. Kelly, that's a great idea. Oh, you're inspiring me, Kelly, to do something of a Lilydale adventure for the Cosmic Connectors. How's that sound? You're all Cosmic Connectors. We're going to do that. I'll organize something, a Cosmic Connection party, and we can meet at Lilydale, maybe come to the cottage and have a picnic, or who knows. Okay. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, secret. We're imagining this together, friends. And I like this StreamYard thing, because I can actually see your comments. Sounds like fun. So we're going to do that. Contact me with any ideas. I'll find, of course, a good moon day. I'm sorry to hear about it, Elizabeth. That is terrible. I know another big event that's coming up, and with my beautiful friend Kelly Wall, we're going to be doing a message from Spirit Night on the 28th. It's a Sunday at 3 p.m. And it's not going to be virtual. It's going to be at the Marriott. And Kelly had some problems with Facebook as well. I don't understand how anyone would ever find any reason to hurt people anonymously. It's just the digital age, I guess, we live in. But we have to be vigilant always during this new world of digital Aquarius, Jupiter, Saturn conjunction moving forward. And That's why I often say over and over, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. And there's a lot of reasons for that as we get closer to May when we have Jupiter moving into Pisces. So good evening, all, and thank you for being here. And 19 years ago, Kelly, first time was 19 years ago. That was when the eclipses were active in your chart. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for being here. Hi, Diane. Diane, I owe you a conversation. Please stay by your phone after Cosmic Connections. You're going to hear from me, darling. Joni, hello. I hope things worked out this week. Oh, no, it's going to be on Thursday. We agreed, right? The conversation, Joan. Thanks for being here. Crystal Clear, Syracuse. Heralding in from Syracuse, our wonderful Logan. And that crescent is gorgeous. Yes, Kathy, come up to beautiful Lilydale in the summer. We're going to do this, guys. Let's imagine this, okay? Joanne, thanks for being here. Lynn, Sherry, Patricia. Monday's your birthday, Lois. Oh, you beautiful. It's still going to be Pisces, right? I think. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's just talk a little astrology. If Monday's your birthday, honey, so that means you are on the 22nd of March. You're a crystal assured Aries. Happy birthday to you. The energy will be very different next week, let me tell you, once we get to the equinox, spring equinox. So that's also International Astrology Day. So let's give you an itinerary for the next week, shall we? All right, I have no class tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing with my niece. Yes, I have a niece date tomorrow night, so I'm excited about that. Saturday the 20th is the spring equinox. The sun enters Aries at 5:37, and that's Eastern Daylight Time, 2:37 in the morning out west. It's also International Astrology Day. It's also the day that I'm going to be participating in this wonderful event, which I'm going to be promoting on my Facebook pages after our talk. And it's a retreat in honor of Venus wisdom. I was invited by Sasha, a wonderful astrologer. And so I'm going to be doing a look through the gifts of Venus. And so that's going to be on Saturday. My talk is at 6 o'clock, I believe, Eastern Daylight Time, and whatever that falls out west in California. It's a wonderful consortium of astrologers in California, and I was invited to partake in this. I'm going to be sending you a newsletter with all the details and invite you to that. That's Saturday, not just for me, but for the other astrologers throughout the day on International Astrology Day. Then Sunday the 21st, we have the first quarter moon, and we get really busy working. It's spring after all. And then we have Lois's birthday on Monday the 22nd. I will have a class on Thursday the 25th, I believe. But if not, I'm definitely going to have a couple of classes. Maybe I'll have the same class twice, because I want to talk to you about Venus Star Point. I'll be really talking about that next week. I will have a class on Friday the 26th, and I think I'll do the same class on Thursday the 25th. And then on the full moon on Sunday the 28th, Kelly Wall and myself will be doing spirit messages on at 3 p.m. in the afternoon at the Marriott in Western New York. So a lot of busyness coming through for us all. And again, happy early birthday to you, Lois. Hi, Lynn and Joanne. Hello, Retta. Yes, I did. Thanks for asking, Joanne, my dear. Oh, it's Joanne Va. I had a great week. We're going to manifest a Lilydale Day for sure. And happy birthday to you, sweetheart, Joanne. I'm not as good with birth dates as I'd like to be, because I'm really not on Facebook too much. I've got to get back in the habit. But happy birthday, Pisces friend. My beautiful daughter is known by some of you for the years that she's been with us, which is 30. So it was really fun. Me and my ex-husband and his girlfriend and my son and my daughter, we all partied on the day. And I am so blessed to have a great relationship with the ex. Let me tell you, it wasn't like that right after the divorce. Okay. I mean, I'm not, Pollyanna about getting a divorce. It was tough, but it was ancient history now. And we are dear friends, and it's fun to party with my ex-husband and his girlfriend. And she's a doll. Anyway, Debbie, hi, honey. Hello there, Rhonda. Hi, thanks for being here. Oh, did he talk about it on the radio? Yeah. He's got a much bigger forum than I do, Diane, but we did have fun. He did have fun. And I'm just blessed with that. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about you. So, my dear friends, tomorrow after 4:40, this is what's going to be happening. The moon and the sun are creating a crescent phase. So whatever you're imagining, and I am imagining tonight, my dear friends, we're all going to get together and party down at Lilydale. Well, maybe that's not the right way to say it. We'll meet and greet in Lilydale. We'll have a party afterwards somehow. Well, we're going to do that this summer. Well, in any case, during the crescent phase, and that starts tomorrow, and it goes all the way until Sunday, please be advised, you might be feeling a little skittish, like you have to overcome some obstacles. It's not the most, quote, optimistic phase of the month, but it's a, how can I put this? It's a phase to really push you to your ultimate strength. And this particular crescent phase of 28 degrees of Taurus, you want to find 28 degrees of Taurus in your chart, represents the Sabian symbol of two cobblers working on a table. Let me please refer to Mark Evan Jones about this. This is the symbolism of perspective. It's a way to dispel a shadow is to have the object illumined by two sources of light, hence the two cobblers. It symbolizes two contrasting ways of approaching the understanding of an experience, especially a new experience. So between tomorrow and the 21st, think in terms of you building on your dream, but ask questions, solicit your friends, solicit experts, get another point of view. But cobblers, right, working on a bench together, they're not like cooking a meal. They're cobbling. They're making shoes. Shoes are, of course, an archetypal energy associated with Pisces because Pisces rules the feet. And we need our feet to be covered and protected when we're moving forward in life. So I like this image very much, that we're going to be working with someone else, getting a different perspective so we can move forward in our lives. That's the perspective of this crescent cycle. A couple of other things. It's an opportunity period tomorrow. Why? Because the moon is going to be squaring Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is the great benefic. Jupiter likes us to be successful. It thinks big. It's the biggest planet. It's the planet of optimism. And our emotional bodies are going to be basically triggered with this sense of, I can do it. You know, that the little train that could, you know, moving up that hill. Just keep on trucking. That's the attitude tomorrow, especially in the later afternoon. At the same time, the sun is going to be conjunct or next to Venus. Here's a question for you, and you're welcome to answer it right now. How can you bring more beauty into your life? How can you bring more love into your life? And as I see the natural world revealing the greenery underneath the snow, I start getting excited about gardenings, for example. That's me. But for each of us, we might be inspired to start to rebuild beauty, love, and abundance in our lives. And that's tomorrow. We're already feeling it today. So that's another theme, bringing love or beauty into our lives. The moon is going to be trining Pluto, and that's going to tell us enough is enough. I have to eliminate that which I no longer need, or recycle or let go or surrender the obstacles in my life that are tedious and onerous and are weighing me down. So this is a great cycle tomorrow to the 21st to do some of that early spring cleaning. Pluto trining moon. It's not difficult if you put the energy into it. There's another image that is emerging from our crescent cycle, and that will be Uranus is trining, which is a nice easy flow of energy, Vesta. Vesta is the asteroid of spiritual practices, and Uranus means surprise and radical. So my interpretation of this might be this, something like this: a radical approach to connecting with spirit, a radical awakening, so to speak, of knowing what you know, trusting your intuition. There's another aspect coming up. Mars will be trining Saturn, and that's going to ask us to jump in there and do the hard work, but it won't be resentful work or overly difficult work. It will be a flowing work in whatever you are doing or whatever projects you're trying to bring into manifestation. For those of you who work in some form of advocacy, now when I say advocacy, I would also include things like social work, the medical field, even teaching, of course, counseling, lawyering. The advocacy planet, which is Pallas, is going to be right next to Mercury with this next phase. Now, what that tells us, you might get a new perspective on how to help someone else. Now, you might not be a career advocate, but you might be wanting to advocate for your grandchild or your child or your pet. I mean, whomever you are advocating for, you might get a new crystal clear inspiration in the next week. All right. Big hello to Shah. Thank you for being here. And Terry and Michael. And hello, beautiful Jennifer. You dream of shoes off, and that's really interesting, Meredith. Check out where when the dreams happen, and everyone's bringing sneakers. Oh, how interesting. The shoe principle. Yeah, shoes and sneakers and anything that covers our feet is a Pisces thing. And interesting. Okay, you're getting a feeling of getting back to art. That'd be awesome, Michael. Okay, you need some help, Donna. You know what, honey? I'm going to be posting some stuff on my YouTube channel, just some basic things about astrology. Keep aware of that, and I'll let you know when the next video comes up. Some basic refreshers for people. Yeah, all right, Debbie. This crescent phase is going to light you up, my dear. Yes, yippee. All right, Linda. I love your little images there. Perfect. Plugged in on your Mars. Sounds nice. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Diane. Okay, thanks for being here, guys. Look, all the sneakers. Yeah. Wow. Lots of waiting, a lot of patience here, Elizabeth. I'm trying to picture your chart in my mind, and it's not coming to me quite the way I wanted to, except to say that with the crescent phase, I think that's going to help you figure things out starting tomorrow afternoon. All right. Yes, Laura, the activist and within you will be lit up very much so moving forward. So again, just a repeat of the energy of the crescent phase tomorrow, 4:40 until the 21st. Number 1, opportunity period. The moon is going to be squaring Jupiter. Think and work big. Number 2, bring love and beauty into your life in whatever form that takes for you. And the beauty could be music too. It doesn't have to be something that's an object. Number 3, enough is enough. Get rid of the clutter. Make way for new things in your life. Do the spring cleaning. Get rid of old attitudes. Let go of toxic situations, whether it be emotionally or otherwise. Radical trust in the connection to spirit, whether that means your intuition, your prayer life, or your meditation life. And hard work will flow, and the inner advocate, the inner Pallas Athena within you is going to be inspired in a new way. So if you're helping someone, you'll find answers in the next week to do just that, to be the inner rebel and advocate for good causes or for good situations to unfold. Alrighty, then, oh heavens, I didn't write my notes real quick. Let me do that quickly. All right. And feel free. Here's a question for you. I certainly will, Joanne, honey. I certainly will. And prayers, everyone send some prayers to our beautiful Joanne right now. Okay. And I think we should do that anyway. I'm feeling that we should do, in typical Pisces spirit, we should do a little meditation. And then we're going to do our meditation. Then we're going to do our mediumship. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So this is what I'll do. I'm going to go through all the signs now for you. All right. Then we're going to do just a minute or two meditation. And then I'll do some mediumship. And that's what we'll do. If you are an Aries or Aries rising, this next week is all about you maximizing your skill set and doing what you need to do to create more abundance in your life. Look at your income. Make your skills commensurate with what you're being paid. All right. So you might be advocating for yourself, for example, this week, if you're Aries. If you're Taurus or Taurus rising, the spotlight is on you. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel this urgency to get moving in your life with some goal or some important project. For Gemini or Gemini rising, use the power of your intuition, use the power of retreat, use the power of silence sometime in the next week to find your answers. That is what's being activated within you. If you're Leo or Leo rising, you're all about showing the world your leadership skills and taking a lead and either performing or, advocating in your career, even maybe perhaps looking for a new job, but standing your ground through the lens of leadership. If you're Virgo or Virgo rising, your thoughts are on travel. Your thoughts are on expanding your world, maybe teaching or taking a class, or yes, making some travel plans. If you're Libra or Libra rising, it's about transformation inside and out. Touching in with your internal power, touching in with your spiritual or psychological reservoir of important knowing. That's for our Libras. For Scorpio or Scorpio rising, this energy is about the significant other. Who is he? Who is she? Who can you count on? Who is your best friend? And put yourself in their shoes and create more of an intimate connection for the Scorpios. For Sagittarius or Sagittarius rising, it's all about your self-care, your health, your work, your habits, and your patterns to make yourself into the best form of yourself. That might be exercise, it might be nutrition. If you are Capricorn, it's time to play this week. Touch in with your inner child, your inner creativity. Do something that's just whimsical and frivolous and have some fun. If you're Aquarius or Aquarius rising, this energy is activating your home and your family connections. So bolster up how you're connecting with your loved ones within the family network. And Pisces or Pisces rising, pay attention to that inner voice of yours and the inner cognition. Work using your mentality, using your logic, smarter but not harder, and also clean up the clutter in your your everyday environment, and watch your schedule. Regain control of your schedule, Pisces. All right. Okay. Oh, how interesting, Janine. That makes sense for you. You're launching. Congratulations. If it's something we all can share from, feel free to share your own skills or your own activities here, guys, every week. If you have a special project or class. Marianne, I know, was doing her wonderful things about your class at Lilydale with the Women's Day. And I know our friend Jody and her wonderful husband Bob, are doing something for Spring Equinox. Is that not correct, Jody? If it is or is not, please put something in the comments section. Comments. Cancer. Did I miss Cancer? Oh my goodness, Joan. Boy, leave it to my friend Joan, the Aries with the Cancer rising. Cancer or Cancer rising friends. I'm so sorry. I talked too fast. This week is all about your friends, groups, networks, and forming a coalition with your tribe. So it's a friendly week for the Cancers or Cancer risings. I think you got that. And I beg your pardon, Lynn and Rochelle. I'm sorry. You're very welcome, Marianne. I heard some beautiful things. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Janine. All right. Okay. And Deanna, I'm going to be sending you a little note right afterwards too. I really love what you wrote the other day, honey. Hi, Karen. Hi, Laura. And Lynn. I think I said hello to everybody. Dion. Yes, and I beg your pardon, honey. You must be a Cancer. And Lynn too. And Rebecca. All right, you beautiful Cancers, one more time. It's all about your friends, groups, and associations this week. And okay. All right. Very good. Yay. All right. Peace be still. I love that, y'all. Let's do a minute meditation to bring in the energy for the mediumship, my dear friends. Before we do that, we're going to, because you're such great sharers, and I really appreciate you sharing, I'm going to pick randomly someone who's going to win a Sabian symbol report. And I think it was 2 weeks ago was Krista. So the more you share, the more you get chances. My little star basket here. All right. The winner this week is Retta. I don't think you're in the room. Retta G. But honey, if you could, I have your email and I have your chart. So I will send that out to you, Retta. So congratulations, Retta. So let's just take a few moments, a few breaths to relax, release, and let go. And we're going to send a lot of healing prayers to our beautiful Joanne and to everyone in the room who has an immediate concern, whether it be mind, body, or spirit, or for anyone else in our lives, our families, our friends who have immediate concern, and also for some of our spirit loved ones, in particular John White, in particular Mark Palis. So breathe in, my dear friends, inside, outside breath, deep breath in, and exhale out. Relax the feet, relax the ankles, the knees, hips. Bring down the golden light from the heavens above and imagine the silver light of the moon coming in, through the tailbone, gold silver light, merging and dancing together. And these two lights are dancing and forming a silver golden ball of light in front of you. You inhale and exhale. And I invite you, because this is just more of a touch in meditation, place your hands together and make this silver golden ball of light into something tangible in your imagination, as though you bring your hands together and you can feel the energy and create your own personal silver golden ball of light that's emanating through you from the universe and from the earth, and is combining between your fingers and your hands, and form it and shape it into a sphere, and place this sphere of light into your heart, and then just hold it there. Silver and golden light moving into your heart space. A couple more deep breaths. And now collect the light again. And let's bring this silver golden ball of light to Joanne and everyone in this room that requires, would need, or would like collective healing in this moment tonight. Imagine now in front of you someone in your life who needs all of our healing energy through your hands, and gently toss our imaginary silver golden ball of light to them. Person 1, and person 2, and person 3. And just keep on disseminating this silver golden ball of light from your heart outward. And know that whomever is coming into your mind can benefit from this blessing. Okay, good. Very good. So, my dear friends, let us do a little mediumship. And how this works, and it's just kind of simple. I use my fingers to find someone to talk to. And let's see, if I scroll down, I'm looking at you, but I'm not looking. I'll just close my eyes, and then I'll just come to someone, and I'll scroll up and down, and make sure I'm doing this right. And then I'll give where my finger falls a spiritual reading. All right. Anne-Marie Chardonnay. And I will wait to hear from you, Anne-Marie Chardonnay. Anne-Marie Chardonnay. Oh, Cheryl, I just saw your note. March 28th is a fantastic day. It's a great day. I'm doing classes all day. It's the day of the star point. Cheryl, it's a fantastic day for you, honey. Yes. Okay. All right, Rhonda. Look for your imagination. I'm just responding to everyone's questions here. All my stuff about cancer. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Diane. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, you're still here. Great, Anne-Marie. So as I'm tuning into your energy, let me do my prayer. And we are in good timing. I'm going to do three mediumistic messages today, because I've been an efficient talker. I usually just do 2. I'm going to do 3, so we'll see what happens. Dear God, please allow me to serve Anne-Marie. Please allow my words to be filled with love and light and truth, inspiration and healing for her highest and for her best, as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. Anne-Marie, I am in a woods. I'm in, this is really interesting. It feels like it's a very ancient forest, a lot of pine, a lot of tall trees, almost like the woods in Lilydale. It's not in Lilydale, but I'm seeing it feels like ancient, like in, I want to say, in Germany or in France. And I've never been in the woods in these countries, but I think I'm getting France. But they're very wooded, heavily area, and this is more of not an actual event, but I'm seeing someone holding an old lantern. It's almost like a scene from a movie from the 19th century. And this is how I want spirit. This is how spirit wants me to interpret this for you. You are doing your Nancy Drew detective work about your past. You're like going into the woods and you're shining a light on things that perhaps you would not have wanted to look at previous to this time in your life. And it's about your past, your history, your ancestry. And it's not that you're going to be finding nefarious, terrible things, but you are looking into your history to find answers about the narrative of your family. And Spirit is with you as you're doing this, this type of detective work on yourself. And basically what you are going to be finding is a lot. The process of doing this is almost like ancestry.com, but it's a lot deeper than that. What you're going to be finding is why you are the gifted person that you are. You're going to find one story or narrative about, maybe it's a great-grandmother. I think it is a great-grandmother who had the spiritual light of knowledge in that day and age, but could not bring it out for fear of being thought of as being crazy. And so in your life right now, you might be tiptoeing into the realm of spiritual development or spiritual learning. And what I'm picking up from my process for you, Emery, is that please keep yourself discerning and keep yourself bathed in God's protection. It's not a scary thing to start developing these traits spiritually. Trust, but be discerning. On a more practical nature, what I'm picking up for you has to do with I was instantly being drawn to your kitchen and your bathroom. And there might be some rehaul, redo, not quite a full-blown remodel, but really getting them spick and span and redoing those 2 rooms in your household. And I'm also getting a name, I think it's Charles or Charlie, that's coming in here, and he's from Spirit, and he wants to say a big hello, a big hug, and he's thanking you for, and he's been gone for many years, thanking you for your continual positive thinking for him. Okay, so I hope that made sense to you, dear. You're welcome to add any comments here or contact me directly about that message. And I leave you in peace and with God's love and blessings. All right. Okay. All right. Janine, my finger stopped with you, honey. May I come to you, please? Janine C. Janine Capozzi. Janine, are you there? Hi, Shivani. Thanks for being here tonight. Hi, Laura. Hi, Rose. Thank you, Deb. That was a fun class. I really appreciate that. Okay. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Emery. Okay. All right. So, Janine, dear God, please allow me to serve. Janine, please allow my words to be filled with love and light and truth, inspiration and healing for her highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. I'm not seeing as much as I'm hearing, Janine. I'm hearing a lot of chatter with your associates over business, and a lot of laughter and a lot of mind sharing. This might actually be with your significant other, by the way, but there's a lot of excited chatter and clattering. I get the word clattering, not just chattering. There's a lot of brainstorming that's going on about some project that you're wanting to launch and wanting to get moving on. You have an extraordinary gift, Janine, which is coming through me now to share this with you, of being able to be in 2 worlds at the same time, of being very logical and being very left-brained, but at the same time allowing your right brain to jump in there. And you do this, I guess, with your business and also in your day-to-day. Like if you're driving, for example, my God, we don't want to be in a spirit trance when we're driving, right? But you are able in a millisecond to turn on both hemispheres of your brain, and very holistic thinker, Janine. And so as we are moving forward with your career, you're going to be doing more training and teaching of some of these techniques that you have perfected. And please understand, Janine, not everybody knows how to do this. And for you, it comes easy. And I don't know why, but I mean, right away, my analytical mind says, I better look at her chart. But it comes easy to you to do this. But it was the way you were raised. And I'm here with your father's energy. He was a kind of inventive type of person. I don't mean that he's in the past tense. I'm not necessarily saying he is in spirit, but the way in which you were raised with father's input was kind of like the madcap inventor in some ways. And then mom also challenged you to be the feisty, fearless female that you are. So, but it's a legacy that your family has. Always trying, always inventing, always having a very positive, moving forward attitude. So I'm leaving you with that message, but there's a couple of other things I want to emphasize here for you. It feels like you have been working with your dreams, and someone has been trying to connect with you from the other side through your dreams, but you're just getting snapshots. And I think one is a grandmother. And in her heyday, she was quite the beautiful glamour person. This is how she's phrasing it. And she also had this huge heart of gold, and she would make people laugh. She had maybe an entertaining streak about her. And she's saying that you have taken after her in that regard, and to let it rip. Let this part of your personality come out more, which is always been there, but you are taking the filters off because you know that you're coming from a beautiful place of sincere uplifting of the people that you come into contact with your work, and also in your relationship too. I feel very good with the relationship, by the way, Janine. I feel that you have a beautiful seesaw, give and take partnership. Okay, so I'm glad that makes sense to you, Janine. I certainly am. I never know what I'm going to say, how that goes. So I leave that with God's blessings, and I leave you in peace. And thank you. All right. Hello, Laura. Hi, Rodney. Hi, Jojo, Carrie Ann, Crystal. Thanks for being here. Hi, Kelly. Okay. I think I've said hi to everybody. I hope so. Hi, Laura. Hi, Rose. So I'm going to close my eyes and let my thumb do the walking here. Okay. Laura Reposo Hackney. Laura Reposo Hackney. I've just come to you, darling. Hi there. May I give you a reading? Hi, Amy. Laura Reposo Hackney. All you have to say is just say hi, that you're still here, Laura, that you would like to have a message. Okay. Thank you. I'll come to you. I always feel so bad because I'd love to give you all a message. This will be my last message for tonight. And all I do, I just use the thumb, and I go back and forth. So please keep on coming to the Cosmic Connections. And if you are able to come to the our big Spirit Messenger night on the 28th of Sunday of March, I'm going to be posting stuff on my Facebook and also sending a newsletter how you can join us, me and Kelly, and get a message that night. All right. Laura, dear God, please allow me to serve. Laura, please allow my words be filled with love and light and truth, inspiration and healing for Laura's highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. Laura, as I'm coming into your energy, I'm feeling a sense of grief. Is several reasons for this grief. And one feels like an estrangement of someone you were close with over the past year. You're no longer close with. I don't feel this person has passed. And I feel perhaps there's some residual grief about a dog, an animal that perhaps left you maybe more recently, but I'm just feeling, I think it's a dog. I mean, sometimes I get my dogs and cats mixed up, but there's a grief regarding a beautiful furry friend. I don't know if that makes sense. Bum, bum, bum. Dung, dung, dung. Okay. Okay. I make sure, and you can dialogue with me, Laura, as I'm doing this or not, but I'll just keep on going into my headspace and give you information. I'm also picking up, do you remember the old fashioned hope chests? I actually still have one, I think. I think that was a tradition back in the early 20th century. Young women would get a hope chest. They would hope to get married. And then they would fill these things with, I guess, linens or pretty clothes or toiletries, who knows what. But I have one from my grandmother. It's in my bedroom underneath a pile of clothes. Oh, dear. I hope I can get to my hope chest. Well, in any case, I'm getting a hope chest with you. And okay. All right. This makes sense to you, honey. And this hope chest, you may not have it in your possession anymore, but there was maybe one in the family. I'm not sure if this is a real chest. It's like a cabinetry thing. It's old. It's heavy. Has that, what do you call that? Cedary smell. And within that hope chest, and we're going back, I'm getting very nostalgic with some of these reads tonight, going back to bride days, like when you're a young girl and hoping for this family, this marriage and so forth. And the message, I believe, is coming from your grandmother. And she's saying, honey, hoping and wishing is great, but really, really stop and smell the roses. There was a lot of things that have gone on in your life that kind of took that innocence away from you and that grieving. And so you have the spirit grandmother who's coming in and reassuring you that don't lose hope. That's the question. Don't lose hope, even though there's some difficult things that are in front of you right now. So put your hopes into a chest. All right, write your hopes out. Write your prayers. Write your desires for healing, in particular healing, and leave it up to God. This is a direct quote from your grandmother. She was a very religious person. She, I think she was close to Mother Mary or the Rosary, or I'm getting a lot of maternal energy with her energy. And I want to pass it on to you, dear Laura, that some healing is going on, and just keep the hope alive in a tangible way. And that's probably why I was getting the hope chest. Not that you have a big lumbering, smelly old hope chest, but the idea of having that hope alive. All right, I leave that with God's blessings and leave peace with you, Laura. All right. Oh, yeah. I like that, Rhonda. A great meditation with a hope chest. That's a good thing. All right. Well, thank you, guys. Oh, good. I hope you can come, Donna Lynn, for the Spirit Messenger night. And okay, yeah, it's divine choosing. It's just using the fingers to do this. You know, of course, I am always available for readings. You know, guys all know that I've been doing those reading things for 35 years. Mm-hmm. I do those integrated readings, I call them. Yes, mediumship, psychic tarot, and astrology. So you can always book on your own or text me, and I'll get you into the schedule if you'd like. But in the meantime, look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. And I'm going to be doing something with the Venus Wisdom Consortium out of California on Saturday. And I'll reflect on that tonight. I might do something free on Facebook, most likely on Saturday night. I'm not sure, or Sunday night, to honor the spring equinox. Just do a little free whatever, messages or something, because I love seeing you guys, love being here with you. I hope you have a good, productive week. The crescent moon often offers us just the right little pushback to test us so we can overcome and still believe in our earnest wish or goal or affirmation. So it's an opportunity day tomorrow, and full speed ahead for each and every one of us to manifest in the real world from spirit. Many blessings to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing, and have a fantastic week. God bless.